What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Killer Steve, and today I'm going to be showing you how to Photoshop a lightsaber using Paintdotnet. Now, I know the title didn't say Paintdotnet, but for those of us who do not use the high-end Adobe CS Photoshop 3 or whatever, Paintdotnet is free. I'll link it in the description if you don't already have it. It's really easy to find anyways. So what you do, to start out, you're going to create a new layer. Simple as that, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to go to your colors and pick what color you want. I know this is Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber, but he wanted one that was purple, so I'm going to give him a purple lightsaber. So what you do is you get that, you go to your line tool. After you pick a color, you go to your line tool, make the brush width about 95 in that area, you know, however big your lightsaber might be. You just want to make it match however big the blade is, and that's a pretty good match. I know you can still see just a little bit of blue there, but that's not going to hurt anybody. And so what you do now is you go to Effects, Blurs, Gaussian, is that, I don't know how to pronounce that. You want to go up, I think 75 was pretty good last time I tried this. I'll try 80. See how that works, and let it render, which always takes forever. Okay, so now it's almost done rendering. You can see kind of made the blade purplish, except for of course on the side. So you want to create a new layer, make it a little bit smaller per se, and then try to get it right dead center where you want it. I'm putting a little higher so it gets the tip this time. Maybe a little bit more sideways. There we go. And then blur it. But this time, since mine was a little weak, I'm going to make it just a little bit stronger, about 85. What you usually want to do is you want to go smaller, but since mine was weak, I'm going to go a bit bigger. Real quick. Oh man, I just took a screenshot, and I don't know why. Alright, now that we got that, now see how it looks all purplish and stuff? You're going to do that. This time, I'm going to make my line just even a little bit, about 10 smaller, 10 units, or however you say that. Never brush with smaller. Blurs, or first, of course, you know, you gotta actually do something with it. Okay, so I'm just gonna repeat that step, you know, and then effects, blurs. But this time I'm gonna go smaller to make it thicker, like where you can see the actual purple more, and just the blur of it. So after it's done blurring and you got it like whatever you want it to look like, you know, like I got mine to actually look kind of cylindrical there, blur it up at the top, and then so then you're gonna make another layer, but this time you want it to be white. That's why I kept my secondary color that way. And you want it to be, I don't know, for me I'll do it 70 because that's about halfway through my brush, maybe. It's really pixelating out. If my rendering's kind of slow. Crappy processors, kids. Crappy processors. And then you're gonna blur that. Effects, blurs. This time you're gonna do, I don't know, maybe 50. And then boom. Okay, once you got that, I'm gonna add another layer. Still gonna be white. Just barely smaller. 65. Oops, my bad. Control Z, always remove stuff. And then I'm just gonna put this over just one more time, and then make it a very light blur, so it's almost like perfect. And then say I'm gonna go down to, I don't know, 35 sounds fun. Let's go 35. 35. Now, last blurs don't usually take long, so I'm not really going to edit this out. Or am I? I did. And there you go. There's Lightsaber. Pretty simple. I got some more, but they're really... So anyways, there you go. You just layer it over, and say you want it to be a JPEG, you do File, Save As, how about DJ Lightsaber, and then just say I wanted it as a JPEG, you do JPEG, and then save. You bring this up, you look through the image or whatever, I guess I don't really know what that's for. Click OK, and then you'd have to flatten it. After you flatten it, you can't edit your layers again, so I suggest making a different save, not saving it to the old one just in case something goes wrong. And boom, it's a JPEG. See, it's just the background, it's not all the layers anymore. Well, anyways, like, comment, subscribe, favorite if you need to. I'm the Killer Steve, and I'm out.